Hi, welcome if you're new or welcome back. I'm Emma and this is Emke Sews. In today's video, we're going to be talking about what I made for my third spin of the fabric wheel of fate, and we're going to spin again and see what I'm going to be sewing up next time. So hopefully that interests you and you stick around. I had a lot of trouble deciding what to make with that yellow fabric. I'll pop a picture in, but I had a lot of trouble trying to work out what I wanted to make. So I decided to talk you through my thought process. So let me pass you back to past Emma. Hey, this is Emma from the past. I'm just quickly jumping on because I think I've had the best idea for this fabric. I've been really worried because this is really not my color. So I really didn't want to wear it near my face, and the only ideas I had for what to make with it was a top or cardigan or something like that. I'll put a few images of some of my ideas up on the screen. You guys had a few really good ideas, but I think I've come up with the perfect idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this basting spray and this scrap fabric. It's a scuba. I'll show you. I'm going to baste the wrong side of this scuba to this fabric like this, so it won't be see-through anymore. And then I'm going to quilt it, and then the scuba fabric I think will give it just the right amount of stability, because this is a knit fabric, and what I actually need for what I want to make is a stable fabric. So I think quilting these two together and then interfacing the scuba fabric, so I think those two together will become the perfect stability of fabric, and I'm going to try my hand at making a bag out of it. I know, crazy. There's no reason it can't work that I can think of. So I'm gonna try making a bag. It's gonna be this tote bag. We're off for a tropical holiday later in the year, and I really think we need a better bag to take to the pool than what we've been using, which is just one of those shopping bags, and it's not very nice. So I think we deserve a nicer tote bag to take to the pool. So that's what we're going to do. So I've just gotten back from Pilates, and it's really nice weather outside, so I'm going to take both fabrics down and my basting spray downstairs to the backyard, and I'm going to stick them together and get started on this project. So that's it from me right now, but if you keep watching, future Emma will be back with the results. Yay, we're back in the future. So do you want to see what I made? Yeah. Here it is. So you'll be able to see that I did add in a couple of other fabrics. I added in this quilting cotton fabric that I got many years ago now. It was from a company called Cotton and Steel. I'm not even sure if that company is around anymore. So I decided the yellow in the feathers and the gold spots went really nicely with the gold yellow fabric, and I used a faux leather for the base. I only made one change to the pattern. I decided to add a top zipper. So you can see I've added a top zipper. I just don't like things falling out if I've got small things in my bag, so I decided it needed a top zipper. So I put one of those in. And then inside you can see I used a different feather fabric, also by the same company that I got many years ago, and I didn't do any internal pockets or anything like that. I've just put on the zip thing just to be able to find the zip if I'm in a hurry. But the pattern also has a magnetic snap for the front pocket, as well as another pocket on the back with another magnetic snap. I can't remember if the pattern had a magnetic snap or not, but either way, they're not hard to install. I also decided to install some gold rivets there to help hold the weight of the things in the bag and the handle. So yeah, so I'm actually really happy with how that turned out. Basing the scuba fabric to the gold fabric was the right choice. This is the perfect stability, and I did lightly interface the scuba fabric so that it doesn't stretch as much. That's what I made, but I did end up having a little bit left over fabric, so I decided to make something else. Another Bessie bag, yay! So this Bessie bag is slightly different. I didn't put any pockets on the outside. I don't remember if the pattern has pockets on the outside, but I usually put a pocket on the outside. And I quilted the gold fabric onto the scuba using sort of this round following the shape of the bag, which I actually really like. And then I used the same fabrics for the lining. The other change that I made was I decided to put a very short handle on it, and the reason for that is so I can wear it just hanging on my arm as I'm walking around the shops, or I can wear it over my shoulder like that. But I got the inspiration from this from a couple of other recent pictures of bags that I've seen, so I decided to make my own version of that. So yeah, I'm really excited to use this one. I haven't used it yet because I want to share it with you all. Yeah, I'm like super happy with that, and I can't wait to use it. I think it was a great use of this fabric because it's not my color, but I do really like yellow. It's bright and happy. So now I have two bags that I can use in that bright happy color. There was a small amount left and I did pop it onto the swaps table. So hopefully it's gone to somebody else's stash and they're happy to use it. So I got it from that fabric from the swaps table, used it to make a couple of things that I really love, and now it's gone back on the swaps table and hopefully somebody else has picked it up and will love whatever they make with it. But we get to that time of the video and it's time to spin the wheel again, so let's go spin it and see what I'll be sewing up next. Okay, the vintage floral sort of fabric. Not really sure what I'm going to make with this one, so if you have any ideas of what you think I should make, please let me know down in the comments. I'm sure I'll come up with something. Hopefully it's not a fail like last spin. So spin number 2 was a fail, but you can check out that video if you want to see why it was a failure. But hopefully this next one turns out good. So we'll see what I end up making. But that's it from me. I hope you have a creative day and I'll see you next time. Bye! On what will be the right side of the scuba fabric, because the wrong side will be quilted to the wrong side of you get what I mean. Anyway.